Hello there YouTube, this is Civils and Bits back at it again with another Inkbound Daily. Today is the solo daily for August 28th, and we will be playing Magma Miner, going through Vengewood and Silent Promenade in that order. Our current daily modifiers for the day are vaults now drop 2 random vestiges instead of offering a choice. As I've said earlier in the week, I think that this is overall a good thing. I would much rather have 2 random vestiges than my choice of a vestige in most situations. Our deficit is that we have -1 will reserve, which is quite potent, and collecting orbs no longer reduces cooldown, and instead cooldowns are reduced when using your basic binding. So, Magma Miner has a little bit of an interesting outcome with this. Generally speaking, or at least me particularly, especially with the new movement reworks, I like to get my leap down to a 1 cooldown, 1 turn cooldown. And Magma Miner themselves are particularly fond of orbs because we have 3 means by which to make them. And so you don't have that sort of output anymore of leap in, create an orb, leap again, and then just keep using that for burn stacking, which is typically how I stack burn, because leap just does everything. You can have it stack 5 burn. Generally speaking, I will take the 3 burn on leap as a white og, and so then I'm applying 8 burn to everything, and I'm doing that like 5 times a turn about, and so you just get to keep doing that. Obviously, we can't do that anymore, or if we do, it's going to be different. We're going to have to leap, bonk something, and then we can leap again. Which makes it very weird, but Magma Miner is one of the only 2 characters that has access to free charges. Most people get a free charge, or at least Obelisk does, and Clairvoyant does. They get prepared. They can use their skill once a turn on an Og for free. But Magma Miner and Weaver get 2 free charges, Whack-a-Bonk and Spun Threads, respectively, where they get 2 free uses. And so they get to spam their autos a little bit more. Magma Miner has a very good auto, one of the best in the game, so we love doing that anyways. Generates lots of heat, and if we can manage to get Whack-a-Bonk in this setup, we basically get 2 free cooldowns a turn. So we're going to want to keep that in mind. Of course, we won't see that until we get up to purples, but hopefully it works out for us. And we have Marker of the Unbound. Reduce incoming blight damage by 2. Using a binding in blight gives 1 ability power until the end of combat up to 6. After doing this 6 times, permanently gain 1 ability power up to 6 stacks. And then of course it has a note here at max stacks become immune to blight. We don't have to worry about that during dailies, because that is I think that's up at like tier 14 now or something like that. Tier 16? I don't know. It's up in like the Inkbound plus ranks. So what we got here, we got Metronome. It's at least 1 ability power. We appreciate that. Then Liar's Dice is the chance for even more ability power. Okay. Okay, game. So now, like I said, I generally like taking Scorching Leap. I like to use it as my single target alternative. And if I do look into Incendiary, I can put a purple on that so that anything that's burning takes bonus damage from me. Obviously, this just sets that up. Gives me lots of heat, and then maybe go into a smash or a bonk on something, do lots of damage. I see no reason why we shouldn't do that today, so we're going to go ahead and do that today. Now, Vengewood and Silent Promenade is pretty easy for us. They are currently regarded as 2 of the easier books. I'm not quite willing to say that they're the easiest books. but at the very least, they don't demand a lot out of your build on book 1, and their boss fights don't really require a lot of movement. Which again, with the new movement, how do I want to say it? The new movement system is definitely a sore spot for a lot of people. I'll gladly take 1 damage there. I don't know why I didn't take damage. Because you were phasing? Interesting. Go ahead, take that. Get a bonk out there. So now I have to figure out how to blast this guy. There's no reason for us not to pick up his power orb. We didn't get bonus damage this turn. Am I able to hit the both of you? That would be nice. What are we going to need in order to defeat you? We start at 30, so we need somewhere around 6 ability power. We currently have 0 heat. We're not going to get the juice. So I guess we're going to have to do this. Bonk. We were probably supposed to use our potion here. And I don't think there's much that we could do by using it now. This is going to do 33 damage. So you're going to be down to 273. It's going to add another 3 stacks of burn. So then you're going to go up... God, having to math and all this stuff. We're going to do almost triple damage if we take this. And this is 30, so we're going to do 90. And then burn you for an amount. Yeah, we're not going to get this. Possibly if we saved our smash for this guy and used this potion, but I don't think that we're going to get that at all. So, we'll just take our 200 point deficit and I'll take a look at that one during editing and see what we possibly could have done with it. Okay, of these options here, I really like crit chance on Miner, but it might be burn damage. Because with nothing else and not being able to choose stuff, crit chance seems a little low, like on my priorities. This might be silly. I'm going to choose to believe. Alright. Let's bolster our bonk. It now does insane damage. 60 for 1 on an auto is incredible. I really like Jinx here. It's a little rough with the cost because of the fact that we have -1 will. After image with 3 will just feels bad unless we for some reason get like a huge amount of critical damage, then it could pay off for itself. The problem is, and this is actually probably the reason why we missed the kill, is -1 will is huge. Before this last update, I had it estimated to about 70 damage per will on average is like what you can expect that to be. I think that's even higher now, with the autos being buffed, certain skills being buffed, certain augments just being worth more than others right now. I'm debating if it's better for me to take this binding empowerment or to go to this tethered shrine. I think I'm willing to take this binding empowerment because we kind of need power now. It's going to put us in a bit of a tight spot as far as what we're able to do in a turn. Extracting Smash is looking significantly worse with our bindings being worse. It is still another will if we manage to pop it off, but it's going to cost us 2 will and then we get 1 will back. And to be honest with you, I don't like pressing this button at all. Like, it always feels like ass to me. So I would much rather almost up Dense Leap, get a lot of damage in on this thing, and we can maybe get the -1 cooldown. We end up into something like Inkredo, then that can really become something. I would normally take Shielding Leap here, but because we took the Dense Leap, we are going to ignore that and just hope that we have enough defense somehow. And Extracting Bonk is looking like the opportunity here because we're going to be using our Bonk more than usual due to the fact that we can't just keep grabbing orbs in order to reduce this down to 0. It's possible that if I really wanted that green, the correct move here is actually to go to that that glyph node so that I could afford to re-roll these, because this is basically going to be the last time that we ever see green Augs again. Unless we go to another binding empowerment, which if we do that, we're frickin' rich. Probably not going to happen. Okay, so I will use this in order to get the money pot. I would kind of like to keep that for a heavy. Let's get you close. We'll use this instead. Yeah, that'll do it. Can we get all 3 of you? That is perfect. And we'll keep this for next turn. Since it doesn't give us cooldowns, there's absolutely no reason to be grabbing that. And this is why we wanted to hold on this. So instead, what we can do, well, we could probably afford to leap here. Go ahead, hit you guys. Walk down here, give you a bop. Give you another bop. Now I gotta figure out this. Oh, well, that actually made things worse. How could you have done this to me? I honestly don't know how we're gonna get this kill. Yeah, Metronome totally gypped us there. That was not good. Is it possible that we were supposed to use the brain tuna? Like, I don't know how we possibly could have known that. Okay, how much is this dealing? 45. Not even close. We could do this. Oh my good lord, that was the answer. That's crazy! Misery's Whip gives us some bleed. I'm really not a fan of that. We seem to be going into some sort of a fizz build here, which with Miner doesn't really bother me at all. Usually I want my buttons to deal damage. But 1 stack of bleed is just weird. It's something. And then of course if we take damage, we will reflect fizz damage. That's interesting. It also gives us max health, which opens our window for health that we can lose and still get the remaining HP on victory. Which I am about. Question here is this crit chance again, or do we take some physical power and actually have some juice? I'm honestly going to take the crit chance. I'll be straight with you. That's the -1 cooldown we were looking for. And so we didn't have to reroll at all. I was more than willing to reroll there to sort of like force it. Glad that we don't have to. Grasp is definitely the key here, I think. Gives us a better single target. And if we need to corral people in, this is a good way to do that. Disintegrate is good for pots. I don't know if I necessarily want to use this for a boss. We can't afford to take a look at this, but for you guys looking, we would have to look into a way to make money in order for us to take Hammer of the Broken Rail. Technically speaking, our Quillings could just always high roll, and then that would pay for this. We could get more Destructibles, but this is out of our budget. Hammer the Broken Rail, if we're thinking that we're going crit, it makes us unstoppable. I'm going to choose to believe. I'm doing that a lot. Like, I'm technically, when I went to the first Binding Empowerment, I was already choosing to believe, but we also had the fully augment bindings, so I sort of just assumed that that was going to have to be added to our pathing anyways. And we're not even going to get a lot of crits. That's the other kind of funny thing, is you're not going to see it a lot unless we really luck out on a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and get our 2 shielding. We are fully shielded. Bleed is actually doing some work here, I will admit. We should be able to take them down this turn. No damage is good. Can we maybe set up a kill? Not looking like it. What about with this? Yes. Whew. Love it. Demolish makes us money. We need it. We kind of put ourselves in debt. There's Whack-a-Bonk, which we were discussing earlier. This is going to help out our action economy. Like, generally speaking, it helps out your action economy anyways. 2 free autos is incredible. But because our cooldowns are also reliant on our bonk, we want to be able to use it every single turn. And so this just alleviates that significantly. I really like the idea of Critical Pull as well, but it's not as important right now as Whack-a-Bonk. Even Discounted Smash, with us looking at Demolish, this is much more important, in my opinion. And look at that! We got this early. Okay, this is crazy. If we knew that Mirror Spire Pact was here, which you guys now do, we don't have to take this -1 base cooldown. We could instead put crit on this, or anything else that we wanted to do. Is there even more damage on the other purple? I forget what the other purple is. I just look at critical leap. Nim's Oath is a great way for us to be tanky if we're trying to get a little bit more out of Braided Acacia. Maybe we end up in a Thorns build. Highly unlikely since we're already looking at our legendaries. The end shop could have needles though, but we'd have to make a lot of money in order to afford that. We do have Demolish early, though. Window to Eternal Logging is just probably the move. It gives us free physical scaling, so we can afford to keep laying on the crit. And it heals us. I mean, what's not to like there? If we can find any other way to heal, be it, oh jeez Lord, what would it be? Come on, man. You're gonna give me that 8% crit chance next to shielding? God. If we get our crit chance high enough, it is shielding. We are continuing to believe. I forgot exactly what I was going on about by the time that I looked at that, so sorry if that was an incomplete thought out there. Oh, yes. If we can find healing in the match, we can get Sap out of Grasp. We can get, what is it, Teeth on a String, access to Vigor, especially because we have Bleed. So if we get something like, what is it, Health Stimulants? Is the Bleed thing now? I forget what it is. Whenever you inflict bleed damage, gain a stack of Vigor. And then we can purposefully be taking damage and using that as a damage output, which could save us a lot of, lifting. Because, I mean, right now, our Braided Acacia is almost killing these bats. In fact, I don't know why I shouldn't have it. It's a little rude. That's not going to kill. This is tragic. Can I get both of these bats? That would make me feel pretty good. Also, we might as well pick this up while we're here. It doesn't give us anything else that would be time sensitive. There it is. 1, 2. We're close. Okay. We got a free orb. Let's go on, leap over here. We're actually going to do this. Mainly because I don't want to deal with that guy. That's probably not the right move, admittedly. Okay. Oh, we got an orb too. Let's go. And then give me an orb. Get demolished. Leave that orb for next turn. You're a little rude, ain't you? Chalice? Chalice is probably better than Liar's Dice. I'd rather not gamble. And Pendant is just, if we get a lot of max HP, this could be really crazy. Otherwise, we generally don't want to go below half health in a daily. All of this is useless. I'm not sure I'm willing to reroll this stat shrine, to be honest. So let's just grab some burn damage. We also smite. Do we want magic power? I don't know. Let's grab some burn. I don't know. This is a little weird. Maybe we grab the magic power just because it boosts our jinx? That's better than a reroll in my opinion. Preserving jinx is not bad, especially with a number of jinx ascensions. I might be willing to actually look at extracting smash now due to the fact that we are like looking to use smash. Prepared pull is also nice too because obviously we want to use grasp. We might as well make it free. It also sets up into extracting smash. Yeah. I could definitely see these two, and there's an argument to be had for preserving jinx in my opinion. Is there any blue that we really want? That we really, really want? Isn't the negative one will on... No, that's a purple. It's purple AoE. So then this is... Oh, it's damage. It's Mega Smash is what I'm thinking of here. We'll take a prepared pull. I think we may have solved our will economy, but just to be safe. And then you give me frickin' harpoon? Come on, man. We're a crit build. We gotta. We definitely cannot afford to go to a Binding Empowerment. We're not going to go to the Carver's Refuge because we're not going to do anything there. We might as well hit this, see what's in it. -3 glyphs for an epic vestige that has high chance to be aspect focused. What is our purple? Is it... It's magma metal, right? If it was lava lizard, I'd be about it. Magma metal isn't bad. I'll tell you what, a random green isn't bad either. The thing about the epic vestige, I would have to path to correct the fact that I've used too many glyphs. And by going to a vault, I get 2 random blue vestiges. Now, that epic vestige could be Shadow Flame, or whatever, Brand New the Shadow Frostshade, which scales our burn, but we don't really do a lot of burn, like it's just our leap. I don't know. I'm willing to take a random green. Worm Trophy. On your turn, gain 2 stacks of heat. Hey! I'm really... Like, Mystery's Whip did a lot of work for us. I kind of don't want to get rid of it. Casey is going to start doing work for us. Do we really get rid of Silence Metronome? I guess we do. I guess we do. This is the second fight. Give me that prickly puffer. I probably should have waited because of Chalice of Champ. I really hate that that thing doesn't use or doesn't count. If you're not here, like... Just a huge old come on, man. Give me that. Love it. It's a little awkward. Probably could have planned this turn a little bit better. Come on. Alright. Well, that ain't happening. So we'll just go ahead and bonk you guys again, I guess. Get out of here. You guys can wallow in your sadness. Problem is, 300 damage is a little rough. We're close. And so then if we were to do this, that would be a kill. Yeah, that would 100% be a kill. We save our jinx for this gentleman down here. I kind of don't think I want to crit all these things. This will bring us close enough to where we could probably... Yeah, that's close enough. I'm going to take a little bit of damage here, that's fine. We're missing this kill, we're counting on it. Because it is money. Yeah, we're easily going to clear 750 now. We probably could have gotten away with a little bit more. Another Pendant of the Weaver? Like, how does that stack? What? You can't gain resistant twice. Does it increase the window? Because if it increases it to like 100% of your maximum HP, that is nutty. These are useless though. These did not help us at all. Swindlers, you could argue. It gives you some damage reduction. We're gonna just keep stacking the crit chance. Can somebody explain to me why my window to eternal longing isn't oh, because we're full health. Yikes. I really like discounted jinx here. I also like quick and pull. Being able to use this more often. Oh, this one's a bit spiced. Yeah, I think quick and pull is actually our play here. And of the things here, we could take a look at the Carver's Refuge at this point to see if they have any good crit vestiges. We can probably make that money back. Inkredo is one thing that we're definitely looking for right now. Tethered Shrine, not so much. I would rather go to the Hovel if I was to go anywhere. Because the Hovel gives us blue vestiges, which might be better than our current vestiges. Witch Blood Boiler. That's it. On dealing bleed damage, gain a stack of vigor. Well, I'll be perfectly honest. Chalice Champions can go someplace else. Scalding Half Charm gives us a little bit more burn. I could see that replacing Worm Trophy. God, we just don't have enough slots for everything that we want here. Like, I guess Pendant of the Weaver is probably the most useless here because we really don't want to go below 50%. It gives 5 health, though. Like, when we have to take damage in order to heal with these other options to improve Window to Eternal Longing, I guess we're gonna just trust in the process. Hey, what the heck are you doing up there? It's gonna seem like a waste. Probably would have been a good argument for the extra orbs. We want to take this damage. Let's just stop acting like we don't want to take that damage. Because now we've dealt bleed damage, we have 1 stack of vigor. We're looking like we're going to have a bit of a difficulty actually getting this. Just kind of trying to believe in an orb there. I'm not sure I want to take this damage. So we might just drop right here. Yeah, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to clear Inferno fast enough. First off, you can come over here. This way I can leap on all your friends. That's unnecessary. We're pretty much going to have to choose to believe in Jinx doing some good stuff. And we might as well use this. It might crit next turn. It does. Good stuff. Okay. Let's get our free bonks. No orbs. Suppose I should have done this first. I really should have done that first, because now we've completely scuffed the order. We need an orb now. We got the orb. Nah, this isn't free anymore. We scuffed it. Okay. This should be turn 4, though. We should be actually fine? Question mark? This is why it'd be nice to have a turn counter up here. One, two, three. Did I really do it again? Like, this'll get us there. Because thankfully you crit. Okay, so the question is, do we sack all of our damage just to inflict more burn? We haven't really been building burn. I don't see the reason to be building burn. We'll build heat instead. Doing critical pull and discounted smash here. Critical pull, obviously we do a epic ton of damage if we manage to actually crit with it's called grasp or harpoon in this specific case. 40% odds though. Are we willing to really bet on that? Where we keep getting snagged and we can't demolish. We might as well discount smash. Now in this elite fight here, we're going to take this brain tuna. I'm not feeling comfortable at all with them. Give me some more crit damage, please. I want to feel those crits. Okay. Can I get all of you? Nope. Well, that's fine. This is fine. Bleed's gonna kill you. Bleed's gonna do quite a bit to you. Another tuning stone's going to summon if you stay relatively close. Yes, we're looking very good. Jinx probably doesn't do that much right now though, does it? We haven't really been investing in Jinx. Honestly not too concerned about you. I think what we do is this. We're close. There we go. Can we actually kill? It would be nice if we could actually kill you. If that was to happen, it'd be a little something like this, wouldn't it? No, we're probably going to have to leap out of the way here. Or leap and like take this guy's facing and get some bleed on him so that we can get a little bit more healing. So let's take our Quillings and run. Interesting. Misery's Whip doesn't, Huh. Okay. Like, everybody's so bunched out. Like, I can't hit the both of you guys. I think we're going to take a turn penalty here. I don't know how we get past this. That helps. Thank you, sir. Hello? Crit saved the day. Blessed Brickstone is terrible. Archaic Innards is okay. It has some crit damage on it. It's really... like, it gets one freebie. And it's something that we're going to want to do every single turn. Which therein inflicts more bleed, etc., etc. I could see with us having this now that we no longer need Worm Trophy. So I guess I'm willing to swap that out. I think we have more than enough physical power. That might be hubris. I think we need better critical chance. Okay. Turning Demolish into an AoE. Is that useful during the Argoloth fight? I think you can hit 2 tentacles with it, but I honestly don't use Smash enough to know that. Might be better just to take Dreadful Jinx. Violent Pull, deal more damage, but that's not going to help us as much as, you know, the initial boost that we got just for taking Harpoon. It's still something. I could still see the argument there. Yeah, it's not like we have to actually, like, hit things with Demolish anymore. We're going to bet on Violent Pull, not Jinx here. We have the cash to take a 250, and it was Blessed Brickstones. Why? Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're just going to heal. We can still heal up from Window of Eternal Longing, so we'll keep that scaling going. We need to remind ourselves that we actually want to take damage. Okay. What are we looking at here? We're close-ish. If you were marked, you would lose your damage resistance. So we are currently doing 800. You would take 50% more damage. That's still not quite enough. Okay. Now we're there. Was hoping for another orb. Alright. Bleed's gonna do a number. We're gonna have to phase you this turn. Might as well pick this up. You already got a ton of statuses on you. Let's go leap over here. Then we'll just bop you once. Twice. 3 times. There you go. And then we might as well honestly just spend the rest of these here. We can reset for crits. There we go. And we honestly have too much frickin'... This will make us take damage. Okay. Going back at it again. Need to actually be in play. There we go. 1, 2. Give me my orb. Let's not use that movement. Jump down here. Just watching my will here. You're almost... No, you're done. If I harpoon just about anything, it dies. So it almost seems like a waste. I mean, it's not a waste as far as like dealing the damage, but a waste as far as like what we're hooking, if that makes sense. But we can... Oh my goodness, we're critting again. Critting again. I don't want to waste... Do I care, actually? Maybe I just... We kind of want to leave those, if we can, because they will not have DR when you're on your last phase. Still kind of awkward that you can do too much damage to this boss. You are destroyed. I really don't want to deal any damage to you. There we go. There's the phase. Again, we can afford to take some damage here. There are no tentacles, and I must scream. I don't know how I'm supposed to go about this. What the heck? I guess we're jumping over to you. And doing the combo on you? I really hope that wasn't turn 5, and there was no tentacles whatsoever. I believe this is turn 5 right now. I need to believe that it is turn 5 right now. We're doing some damage, not a lot. Let's get that heat. that electric heat. Let's get this. Hook. We are so close. Oh, there we go. Please no turn limit. Oh my god, it was an extra turn because I ran out of tentacles. That's going in the frickin' feedback right there. That's going in the feedback. We even didn't deal extra damage to the tentacles so that we had more health to phase them. If we got more crits, we probably would have phased them earlier, but the tentacles only have so much health. I really don't like anyways, regardless of all that, we've got maximum resources, we got the run quest, and there was that one turn one penalty, which, again, I'm going to have to take a look to see if that can be rectified. But otherwise, we got a pretty damn good score. We almost got 40k. If you can figure out that turn one and also figure out how not to suck on Argloth, then you can have that perfect score, so get out there and get it. Hopefully the run was educational or at least entertaining. And if you have any feedback whatsoever, be it questions, comments, concerns, misplay alerts, be sure to put that down in the comments below. And until next time, I will catch you guys around.